Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back with another Sunny V2. We have the YouTuber assassinated by her own biggest fan. We already know about this, so we're just gonna, you know what I'm saying, chill, see what Sunny V2 got to talk about. You know who this is, right?
I think so, yeah.
You sure? No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Down there, everybody on the YouTube and covered this story. I'm surprised Sunny it must have been a slow week for you, my boy.
I want to say any different details than what we already have heard or something like
most
that.
Of the you
That's
heard
why
most of the
sometimes
details.
I don't mind listening to different people tell it because sometimes we do learn new info.
But it's damn, there you done heard all the.
Yeah, maybe so, but yeah.
But hey, make sure you check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Let's hop into it, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. Let's get it.
On the 10th of June 2016, Christina Grimmy offered a hug to her most obsessed fan. She was pronounced dead less than an hour later. She'd begun on YouTube roughly 7 years beforehand, initially uploading covers of popular songs.
Hi, I'm gonna sing Party in the USA.
And after only 3 videos, Christina went viral. She'd gained 892,000 views by covering Miley Cyrus, alongside her brother Marcus, who'd become a key figure. In Get to Know Christina Grimmy Part 2, she'd state, "My brother honestly is a really big influence on me. He's a year older than me and we're like best friends."
We always got along. There's never been really a time when we were like sibling rivalries ever.
They'd therefore begin making videos together.
I love my brother, who's also filming.
And after only a year of uploads, Christina was one of the top 50 most subscribed channels.
Hey guys, I recently reached a whopping 500,000 subscribers.
With her newly found fame, Christina made a huge announcement.
Don't forget to tune into The Ellen Show today. I'm going to be singing me and Tyler Ward's rendition of How to Love,
which made her even more popular.
Our next guest has been hailed as the queen of YouTube. With over 200 million views, she is the most popular unsigned artist on YouTube.
But despite also releasing her very first album, Christina's life still had its problems. She'd become so famous she had to leave her school, while trolls made Twitter accounts under Christina's name before making arrogant tweets.
Even a couple of my really close friends, they've just told me, all your fans hate you now because you're being really cocky and rude. And I was like, but that's not me.
Yet in reality, she was the total opposite. She'd state, "I hate when people have big egos. I try to stay as grounded as I possibly can. I don't consider myself a famous person, so I kinda just do my thing, and my fans love it, and that's what makes me happy." Christina's humble nature was noticed by Selena Gomez, who reached out to start a friendship.
And there's Selena Gomez right there.
Hi guys. Hi.
There's Selena.
And invite Christina on her very first tour.
Dope.
Her name is Christina Grimmy, and we found her on YouTube. We got to see her video, and now she's a part of our team, and she's part of our family.
After every stop, Christina did a meet and greet, giving her fans the chance to meet her and her brother. This turned out...
You want me to... When did the situation actually happen? I can't remember what year.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact.
Because back in the day, doing meet and greets as a YouTuber was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was you gained this such a supportive, I don't want to call it fan base, but support system.
Support system. Yeah.
And so you wanna be able to reach back out to them and touch them and say, because this the only career I'll say that you can kind of gain a notoriety.
Yeah.
But still be able to touch the people.
Yeah.
If you're a celebrity or like a rapper or a singer or athlete or something, you're not really. But as far because it's more personal.
Yeah.
Like a YouTube. What was that?
Nothing.
Your stuff, yeah. But YouTube is so much more personal. Yeah. And you get to know have a kind of a personal relationship with the person you watch. Visual opposed to watching somebody play a sport, you know what I'm saying? You only see that side of them. You don't see the real human side of them as far as they day to day. Even an artist, a singer, a rapper, or whatever you might follow, you don't see the personal side of them,
Right.
you know. So you don't get their mindset, their thoughts and opinions, and you don't really see what their passions are, you know.
True.
So that's the reason why. But if you notice, a lot of YouTubers don't do meet and greets, or they have a Dream Con or VidCon and stuff like that, where that's the only time you actually get to personally like interact with them.
Okay.
Because it's really now a safety measure. People used to actually, a lot of YouTubers used to set up and say, "Hey, I'm going on tour. I'm going on a meet and greet. I'm stopping at all the cities that my biggest cities, so I can be able to touch down with." You know, people don't do it as much often, and it's probably a good thing. I know it's you can weigh the bad things, but the good things, because there are a lot of people that are obsessed with these people.
Yeah.
And
you just never know like someone's mindset or what they're on or planning or how they will, I don't know.
Or what they're capable of doing.
Christina did a meet and greet, giving her fans the chance to meet her and her brother. This turned out to be one of her favorite parts.
My favorite part, though, of tour has been meeting everyone from all these different countries.
Subsequently trying to meet fans at every single show.
And I loved meeting everyone, all the fans. They were so great.
The number of which had grown to over 3 million. She'd also appeared in different ads, placed 3rd overall on The Voice TV show, and was selling thousands of concert tickets, the next of which was scheduled at the Plaza Live in Orlando, Florida. She'd promote the event by tweeting, "Orlando, come out to the show tonight at the Plaza Live. Starts at 7:30, hyping up the concert like she'd do with any other."
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida. We are at the Plaza Live. Please come out.
The show commenced with her brother on guitar, which when combined with Christina's singing, got the crowd so hyped she took the time to thank them.
You guys are awesome! Oh my goodness!
Everybody was delighted to see Christina live, except for a guy in the back who barely moved a muscle. He wore a black cap and flannelette shirt, and had purchased a ticket under Kevin James Loibel. He'd grown up 2 hours away in St. Peter.
That already gives you red flags. Which these are more details than we previously got before.
What I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I was like, what? I never even I didn't know he was like.
This was premeditated all the way 100.
Definitely.
For you to even purchase a ticket and not in your name, you already
not in your name. You dressing all, you in a crowd, but you're just there, literally just there. Like waiting.
I wonder if this situation never happened to her, like where would her career actually have gone?
And that's the sad part, because it's kind of like,
and also her brother's career, because it's a possibility her brother stopped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And decided to turn, because he was actually, even though she's the face, he was probably either end up being an artist himself, being her manager.
That is a good question though.
And I wonder if has her brother ever spoke out about the situation as far as in depth and like, you know what I'm saying, how it impacted him, his life, where he's at in life and stuff like that, you know?
Petersburg, Florida, in what was described as a semi-abusive household. Kevin told him his mother beat him with a frying pan, threw dishes at him, and broke his brother's arm. His mother then passed away when he was only 21, after which his father began dating someone new, although over a 2-year span, police were called 6 times about fights between the two, often involving alcohol and violence. He worked a part-time job at Best Buy, but Kevin was awkward with people. Managers moved him around to different departments over the 8 years he worked there, settling on him working on computers for the Geek Squad to reduce his interaction with customers, and Kevin's personal life wasn't any different. He dropped out of college, covered his windows with tinfoil, and spent all day every day playing World of Warcraft. But Kevin wasn't the only one who liked to play games.
We did a lot of gaming on this tour, as you can see. We've got the Wii U set up, we got Marth as our little mascot.
Christina never stopped talking about her love for gaming.
You name it, I play it.
With her channel's initial name being Zelda X Love 64. In case you didn't know already, I'm obsessed with Zelda, hence the name Zelda X Love 64. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda game out there, although there are a lot.
I'm very thankful for electronics, video games, television, and the internet.
After learning about this, Kevin became obsessed. To impress Christina, he lost 50 pounds, got LASIK eye surgery, had his teeth whitened, and got hair implants to cover up his receding hairline. However, Christina didn't know that Kevin even existed and instead fell in love with her producer Stephen Reza. On the morning of her concert, they'd share the messages shown on screen. Meanwhile, Kevin James Loibl was spotted buying weapons. He'd keep them in his jacket until the show finished, at which point Christina held her standard meet and greet.
It's just a routine meet and greet, people of all walks of life.
Feels safe, it feels like there's no need for security.
I mean, we've done this hundreds of times.
She'd stand beside this yellow barrier, being videoed by fans with her brother in the background. Christina took this final photo before being approached by Kevin James Loibl. As seen in previous videos, her natural instinct was to offer fans a hug, doing the same for Kevin before he'd shoot her point blank.
What Christina would do, she'd always just like open up her arms for a hug. That was her thing. The next thing you know, a couple shots go off.
Christina's brother tackled the shooter, who then turned the gun on himself. Police were on site within only minutes and quickly rushed Christina to hospital in critical condition. Adam Levine instantly wrote, "I'm sad, shocked and confused. We love you so much, Grimmy. We are all praying hard you can pull through this." However, after only 35 minutes, a tragic announcement was made.
A singer on the rise to stardom is dead, and police trying to figure out why the gunman shot her at an Orlando concert.
When the media rushed to the shooter's house, they'd find a note written by his parents reading, "Deepest sorrow for lost, to the family, friends and fans of the very talented, loving Christina Grimmy. No other comments." While back at the scene of the crime, the media was asking how this wasn't prevented.
There was barely any back check. The only thing that they were looking for is for food and drinks.
They weren't looking for weapons.
They were looking for weapons. They didn't do pat downs or anything. They just didn't do anything. They checked the bags barely, and that's it.
In the days that followed, the plaza's former general manager came forward to state it was not publicly known that the entire...
I said but the thing is, back in the day, you really didn't have to worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is 2016 and they should have been more careful. You know what I'm saying? But you know how many people constantly complain about nowadays having to go through security with see-through bag, or you can't have a bag larger than this enough to carry weapons. There's so many events now that have changed, especially within like the past 10 years, of how you have like going to a sporting event, even a high school sporting event, you can't have a purse, right? Most women can't have a purse unless it's a see-through bag. And then even with that, it has to be a certain size. And then now it's metal detectors everywhere, and you get a pat down. Like you like, I don't even want to go anymore. I've seen people constantly complain, but it's because of things like this that have changed the average person's like experience outside their home. It's like I can't even go and enjoy myself because just so many stupidity, like so many stupid people in the world that have done stupid ass shit. It's just like, why? You know? But I will say this is because this was their routine. They wanted to be more personable. Because if every situation, if it has to be a security here, security here, security here.
No, I get that as far as being personal with who you're coming to see, but as far as like the establishment, there still should have been like protocol.
Yeah, but I'm saying
like after we do after security, it still should have been security.
I'm gonna say this.
It should have actually been checking for like everything, and after that, then we can get making sure.
So I'll say this from my studying, which classes I took, is also based on the venue size. There was a small venue. Capacity looked like it's probably about 200 people. So when you take in all that account, I understand. Like me personally, I understand why the security was so lax. Because even like, if say for instance with events, I've thrown events. I ain't have security really checking people like that, and I've had events where I had 200-300 people in. You know what I'm saying? I know other people that had events that had thousands of people in, and you don't have security 100% fully patting people down. You know what I mean? And so certain, like as you get bigger, especially she wasn't like that type of established artist. Now I'm gonna say this another thing. This looked like it was a separate event. I forgot what type of event it was. It wasn't an event that when she was on tour with Selena, right? So when she was on tour with Selena, because 9 times out of 10, Selena has a bigger type of tour. Yeah. So the venues are bigger. So yeah, those are going through those processes again, checked and all that. With this, you probably not in your head because they're used to touring with Selena. All those measures are already taken care of because of Selena being the headline artist. Mm-hmm. So they're dealt with differently. With this, y'all probably was the headline. Y'all not properly thinking of every measure to take. So, and 9 times out of 10, you don't have a road manager. You don't have a tour manager that deals with all that. It's, like, you know?
No, I
the
event. I get what you're saying, and I get all of that. I'm just saying, but
I'm just saying,
I feel like no matter what the situation is, who the person is, how big the venue is, I just feel like protocol and things should be
protocol. That's what I'm saying is protocol is different,
but it prevents things like this. I get like, okay, they're lax because of maybe, you know, the venue not as, you know, big or whatever, or they have done it time and time again. I get it, but I'm just saying, it just prevents.
Because so let me ask you this. So say for instance, you threw a little gathering at just a venue, and you say, hey,
and I'm having random people come,
and you put out tickets.
Random people that anybody can come and I don't know you, all walks of life. Yes.
I'm just saying, like, I understand from a different standpoint when it comes down to like event business.
I'm throwing something that's just family and friends. No, but yeah.
But I'll say this: in my understanding, then like the stuff I did then would be I would take the measures differently now.
I got you
because of the whole mindset I have. Like, but me at that young age, like them at that young age, you're not thinking about all that.
I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about Christine and her brother. I'm just saying, like, as far as like.
So let me ask you this: who you think should have provided the security?
Like, say for instance, I had like a venue, because I don't know how things actually work as far as like. Let's go.
No, and that's what I'm referencing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how things actually work. I'm not talking about Christina and her brother should have paid security. I'm saying, like, as far as like, I don't know who put the show on. I don't know all of that. I don't know those details. So that's what I'm just saying, like, as far as like making sure that Christina, her brother, and whoever else was on the tour with them was protected, because you have all these different people that they're, you know, interacting with, and you don't know as far as like what type of time people be on. Like, I just wish things would to prevent something like this from happening, because I hate that this happened to her.
Plaza's former general manager came forward to state it was not publicly known that the entire management team was replaced on June 1st, just 9 days before the incident. He continued, I believe the replacements hired were completely inexperienced and ill-prepared to manage the plaza. Sadly, this tragedy occurred the very first concert managed by the new staff.
They weren't being security guards, they were just kind of standing there like having a good time. They were more concerned about like bringing water bottles in.
The incident was so unusual, it's hard to know who to blame except for Kevin himself. Fans simply focused on the singer writing, Christina, now you are on the wings of your dragon. Be at peace now, for you are now God's angel. Your hypnotic voice fills the heavens. Selena Gomez wrote, my heart is absolutely broken. I miss you, Christina, before dedicating a show to her.
And I don't really understand how this really happened, but I would like to dedicate this next song to her.
That she wasn't able to finish as she was simply too sad. The voice added, there are no words. We lost a beautiful soul with an amazing voice. Our hearts go out to the friends, fans, and family of @TheRealGrimmy, while hundreds of other celebrities also offered their condolences.
I've literally been crying for 2 days straight.
Perhaps no one was more devastated than Christina's boyfriend.
The grief from that really messed me up as a man. Cursing God, had me getting into fist fights and getting blackout drunk every night. Messed my life up.
Except for maybe Christina's mother. Yet Marcus Grimmy wrote on Facebook, I found out this morning that Adam Levine personally called my mother and said he'll pay for the funeral and her plane flight. Now a friend just told me to look at the GoFundMe page and I see it is at 100k. Literally, I have no words. They held not only a funeral but a vigil as well, where one of Christina's tweets was publicly read. Sometimes God allows terrible things to happen person in your life and you don't know why. This only became more true when her mother died from breast cancer 2 years later in 2018. Wholesomely, however, they're now buried side by side.
Christina touched so many lives that almost 7 years after her passing, people still care about her. So that goes to just kind of show what kind of person she was.
Also, her brother has, like, later on spoken.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. When you find out more of the details, it does.
Because, like, we done heard the story a couple times. But
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I just kind of got them. Because it's just, like...
Yeah. But,
Yeah, but, what was I saying? Oh, I done heard the story like a couple times, you know, but like these were like a few more details than
what
like
we've heard before.
Yeah, I did like hear some new stuff, information that we haven't heard before, or that I haven't heard before, rather.
So technically, they did have security, which events I've had, I did have security. I didn't have the appropriate security.
But with them, like,
inexperienced
security, the management team, like all of that, what they said 9 days prior.
Yeah,
I think
they just didn't go scout and get the right people, possibly
inexperienced,
possibly because financial. The better security costs more. The ones that's gonna be on, make sure you pat everybody down, make sure you do like the measures you're supposed to take. Costs way more, and a lot of people, they do the cost efficient thing when it comes down to security, depending on how much your budget is. And so with that, you have people that, oh yeah, I've been patted down before, and I've been patted down by people who take the job serious, and I've been patted down by people who don't take the job serious. It is totally different. You know what I'm saying? And the people who pat you down, they'll feel something in your pocket and be like, hey, just don't do nothing. All right, cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll just hit you with the that. They're like, all right, you good. And when you do the that, you know what I'm saying? Are you good? It's just like, you know? And honestly, I'm just blessed with throwing the events that I threw. Nothing went down. Because I know the people that I had, you know what I'm saying, checking, they probably would have let, for one of them was, I had to get on him, because he would be intoxicated. And I'm like, bro, we're doing this together as a group. Like, bro, I need you to be on your P's and Q's, bro. You should not be trying to drink. And, man, we're supposed to be having fun. All right, let's get our money up and hire somebody so you can have fun. Man, we had that kind of bicker. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, myself, I can't do everything myself. So if we doing this as together, we all have to step up and take, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you ain't trying to be on business time, you trying to be on fun time, I can't do business with you. And it's hard. Like, because everybody want to do business with their friends.
Yeah.
But all your friends are not on some business-minded stuff, you know? Yeah. And so, I used to have that, like, and I just say from experience and understanding, in that situation, who's to blame is the shooter.
It's the shooter.
But also who you do have to hold accountable is the management team as well.
Right. Like, yeah, we're going to blame the shooter because, first of all, why? What was your reasoning?
We still don't know the reason.
One. Like, there was no reason. Yeah. Like, that was just so dumb.
Because you also went out like a coward too.
Yeah. So you didn't have one. So that sucks. Is this girl gone?
And you gone. Now we have no answers
because of you.
Yeah.
And then of course, with the team being so lax, the security management, whatever, team being so lax, and not really doing their job serious, and like drinks and food ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
probably in there flirting and all this stuff,
weapons and stuff of that nature, making sure that everybody, you know. But yeah.
But that if you are ever like trying to do business like that, make sure my money goes to the security.
Yeah. Because
I got to make sure I 100% secure the artist, because that's where the money's coming from.
Yeah.
So now all y'all, you know,
most definitely.
You know, but hey, y'all spam us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts for us about it in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Time to kick it, got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.